I had like an expansion of that thought. I wanted to join you on stage when there were two, but then I kind of didn't. So if there's peace, is there less expansion in peace? Because conflicts are needed.
Yes, which is why it's highly unlikely for us to create peace from any space that we're at currently, because we're in so much resistance to expansion because of the pain of it. But what you will notice when people no longer have resistance to the conflict is they will find peace, and much less expansion will occur because there will be no need.
Okay. Yeah, because I had this like thought development about Earth consciousness, and we as humans being the part of Earth consciousness that is the most progressive, apart from other.
Cetaceans are in fact the highest, and fungus.
Oh,
Yeah, I hate to break it to you. Well, actually, extraterrestrial species will probably talk to you because of that, but if you wanted to make a judgment based on this planet about what the most intelligent species is, it's fungus. Because of the way it organizes itself with other members of its own community.
Yeah, it was just a thought that, we as the most progressive, not the most, but, I thought
we as
that
the most egotistical species that exists.
Yeah, like...
we are brilliant. Humans are brilliant, but definitely not the most intelligent. Definitely not the most progressive.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know about that, so thank you for sharing that. No, just like...
I'll give you another assignment. Do a meditation. Well, with fungus, you can go look for mushrooms in the forest. Do a meditation with them.
I got a fungi infection a week ago on my genitals. Yeah, just where it is. I cannot help that. So
I love that authenticity. That was the best moment ever.
Yeah,
That was so liberating.
And that was one of the questions. How did I become attached to that? Because for the last 2 months I've been having this, like no sexual desire at all. And given that I've broken up with my, girlfriend two months ago, now ex-girlfriend, who I still care about really much.
You had vacated that aspect of your body.
Yeah, I kind of, I was scared, okay, now, no sexual...
Yeah, so if you vacate something, then there's an open space for another being to move in. That's the highest, actually viruses, this is always the case with viruses, and fungus is pretty similar, where it's like if you abandon yourself or you jump out of some aspect of yourself, say you go to work when you should have stayed home, that's like you're vacating yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so what happens when the room is vacated? Another species or organism that's looking for a place to be moves in. And then we go, why was I a match to that? Because you vacated. You left yourself. You abandoned that aspect of your life.
Yeah. I find that to be the same with addiction. So wherever you're not present with yourself, the addiction comes in, or another species, or some kind of a thing. So yeah, okay, I can see that. I just wanted to know because, I couldn't tell whether it's because of the creation energy is flowing in elsewhere, and I just don't have that interest, to do any kind of practice that's in that way, self-practice or something else, to learn to be better with my sexual energy. Because that's what I'm interested in as well.
You need to learn how to channel your sexual energy. Now, both males and females need to learn how to channel sexual energy, but by far and away, if I had to vote, it would be men that have to learn how to channel their sexual energies.
Yeah.
So much of your basic power as a man is going to come from those areas of your body. That's just how you're designed. So if you're not, having sex with everyone, hopefully, then what you can learn to do is to take that energy and put it into creations. That would be the best manifestation for you currently if you don't want to directly be having sex. You can say, I'm going to challenge the sexual kundalini energy into my meditation. I'm going to channel it into creating intentional community. That's vital force energy you can use to your advantage.
I did use it for my freedom exploration in Spain, you know.
And did it work?
Yeah, that's what I thought, you know, okay, my energy is going here, so I have no needs, sexual needs right now because of that, you know, like for a month, and then I was like, okay. And, you know, it's just a couple of questions in one, A, B, C, D, Z. So, so yeah, what about the fungi meditation?
Yeah.
You wanted to...
Yeah, I want you to go sit with it. Sit with fungus.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I broke you off. I didn't get what the meditation. So to go in nature to find some...
Yeah, go in nature, find some. One of my favorites is, they call it a conch. And it's very hard and dense, and it grows on trees. And that is one of the highest, most intelligent forms of life on the planet. So it's really fun to sit and connect with them.
Just making a note. Yeah. Just making a note. So.
See, because like the human species has a difficult time with the idea of intelligent life not having an audible language and things like this. But if you're able to do any of these kinds of meditations yet, which some of you are definitely at the advanced phase enough where you could do that, you can connect yourself on a heart-based level to it and experience what it is like to live as that particular species. It will be quite interesting for you. What you will find is there is not one fungus on the face of this earth that is not connected to every other.
The grid.
The enormous one. They balance energies like crazy. And they know where you are. Like, this is another thing that they're going to find. If you step into a forest and you're 20 miles away from a mushroom, that mushroom knows you're in the forest. That'll be some scientific experiments. I'm like, here you go, forecast, your future forecast for this planet is, science is about to show you proof of this, that when we are monitoring the electrical current occurring within a fungus, that when there is any subtle shift to the environment, even miles and miles around this particular mushroom or fungus, you will see a reactivity within the fungus.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Yeah, I think we have the audacity to call ourselves humans, to be the most, you know.
I know.